Hello and welcome to Thought for the Day from St. Peter's, Bexhill. Today's story is called The Beautiful Gate. One afternoon, Peter and John were going to the temple to pray. Now there were lots of ways into the temple, many different gates, and the gate that Peter and John chose on that particular afternoon was the gate called Beautiful. It was covered all over in bronze and shone brightly in the blazing sun. Sitting outside the gate, however, was someone who did not feel beautiful at all. He was a poor, sick man who couldn't walk, who had never walked in his whole life, not ever. And so he sat there day after day, begging for what little money those passing by would give him. When Peter and John came near to the man, he reached out his hand. "Can you spare some change?" he asked, hoping for something beautiful like a shiny silver or gold coin. But Peter had something even better in mind. "I don't have any silver," he said, "or any gold either. But I'll give you what I do have, the power of Jesus at work in me. So by that power, I tell you, stand up and walk." Then Peter took the man's hand, and right away he wasn't sick anymore. He could feel the power in his feet and in his ankles and in his legs. So he stood up, and he started to walk. And that's not all. He followed Peter and John through the gates into the temple. And by that time he wasn't just walking, he was leaping too, walking and leaping and praising God for what had happened to him. The people saw him and were amazed. And there was only one word for what they saw in his eyes and his face and his dancing feet. It was beautiful.